Well, we're out here on a Saturday, all hands on deck. No one's working today, so we're all out here on the property. Dad's getting his truck unhitched from the cargo trailer so that it's accessible and usable. Got the Tundra down there. Today we're going to be surveying and marking out where our driveway is going to be with all these stakes, and also just starting to trim back a lot of the brush and trees around where the driveway is going to be, just to get things cleaned up.
How do I look?
Channel 3.
Yeah, we're switching all walkie-talkies to channel 3 because we have some interference. It's just a little bit before noon. Kind of slept in a little bit.
Really?
It's like 11 or so. So it's like an hour before noon.
20.
So we're gonna get started here running some chainsaws. Dad and Ashley are gonna be surveying, marking out where the driveway should go, and hopefully we'll make some good progress today. Here we go. We've already been cutting down some brush here, and we're gonna start burning it. All right, don't put too much in there, just like try to get it started, and then we can just keep piling on the dry brush, and then we can move up to some of the larger brush that I'm cutting over there.
I don't know how well this cardboard is gonna burn, though, because we were having some trouble a bit ago.
All right, let's get this thing ripping and roaring. We got plenty of kindling and wood over there to keep it going. There's just sticks everywhere. We gotta start cleaning this place up.
Come on.
There we go.
Oh, that's gonna do it.
We're gonna find out. Just start throwing it on. You gotta just throw it.
Just the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing. Okay, and just keep going. Do we have a rake?
Yeah.
We're gonna need a rake, or else the leaves are gonna start catching on fire around it. All right, now we've got the fire roaring. We built up a bed of coals. We're gonna start loading in all this brush here. We got some more brush back there. We've got a rake just in case it starts to burn the leaves around the fire.
Burn it all.
Burn it all. Keep loading it up, Matthew. Keep the fire going.
Yeah.
Dad and Ashley went off into the property to survey where the driveway should be. And we're stuck on fire duty and clearing duty.
This is where you really gotta be careful not to trip. Just
Yeah, don't trip into the fire. All right, that fire is getting pretty big. We probably need to start processing this brush, or else that brush is gonna catch on fire.
We're moving the center line of the driveway because it's too close to this ledge. That's 14. We're doing a 10-foot adjustment. And then we'll like feather it into the ridge line.
Okay. Ashley's a professional surveyor now.
Right here.
Yep.
Right there.
She's even got the hat.
Yeah.
She's
That's
ready
off
to
the
hand
road.
out violation
Yeah,
tickets.
right there. Yeah, right there. Hammer it in.
Did you say hand out violation tickets?
Yeah.
That's the center line of the driveway right there.
Cool. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Come down and then you just turn in.
Yeah.
You good?
And then this yellow is the edges of the parking area that's going to
Yeah.
be in front of the driveway.
Yeah.
The outside edges.
And the yellow one down there too is kind of
Yeah, we
the...
got to move it 10 feet up.
Does that center
Okay.
line look right to you?
Yeah, that's great. It's
He
perfect.
likes it, yeah. Don't go too far. Stop. 9,
9?
9. Stop. 10.
You can reel it.
Just so it's easier to see from the truck.
Careful about your fingers.
So
they're just
we'll dig
fingers.
this all out, but then stuff close, we'll maybe feather it away from the We might even put
Cool.
a ditch like that, so if any water comes down, it'll curve around.
I mean, there's a depression down there. You could just create a little channel.
Or just like create a ditch and curve it around like that.
Yeah,
So-
that would be a good idea.
and anything comes down the hill will just
Yeah.
stay off our driveway.
Well, we've got quite the fire going over here. We've got a gigantic hole full of coals. You have to stand about 5 feet away from it or it's too hot. What do you think, Matthew?
Getting there. Got a lot of brush. How much of that brush are we clearing before excavating? Up to Dad's truck or?
Ideally, I'd like to have a little turnaround somewhere, like clear brush, so that we can get the ATV going in circles. But I'm not sure if that's possible. We'd have to cut down some brush over there. We could drop some trees over there. That might help.
We already kind of have a turnaround. If we just clear this up a little bit more, then we can just drive right over this.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's just like take, let's just start clearing out some of this smaller brush and.
There's kind of a dip here. I don't know. It's probably enough to get an ATV around.
Always move some dirt if we need to.
Ugh. Are you sweating, Matthew?
Little.
Alright, I'm going to help you start loading this onto the fire.
Well, we got to the point of clearing some brush away out of this little area here, so my hope is to be able to back the ATV out till there and go through, and this little loop here will be our turnaround, which will help us start to tackle that beast. So
Alright, see it. There we go. Sweet. All right, it's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. Let's take a quick intermission.
What are they called? Roots?
what time is it?
It is 1:10. 1:10 p.m.
We got another like 2-3 hours. You want to do it?
Lunchtime.
You want to have lunch like halfway to more than halfway through work time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sandwiches were made at like 10:30, so we should
Yeah.
probably eat them now.
All right, lunchtime. We got 4 sandwiches here.
Yeah. Who made them?
Bradley.
Me. I
Nice
made 'em.
job, Riley.
All right.
We gave a moral support from our
Yeah, they were sleeping while I was laboring away making
I believe
sandwiches.
it. I believe Ashley was just laying in bed.
Yep.
Yep.
Your hands ashy?
Yeah, a little.
Is the fire still burning?
Yeah.
That's
It's
good.
it's pretty contained though. We
Yeah.
put like stumps all around it to kind of
We
contain
gotta
it.
turn around. Woo!
Yep.
We got a way to go in, turn around, and come back out.
Oh, you made a turnaround down
Yeah.
there? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Cheers. Cheers.
Sandwich swishage.
Cheers.
Transportation system for mass amounts of wood. They're just gonna be pulling it off that side, loading it up, pulling up, throwing it on the fire. Go get more.
Stuff up there. Ashley,
It's a beautiful day out.
thank goodness for the weather.
It's a little warm.
A few more days, the rains began.
Yeah, you don't really need big heavy jackets. But you want a long sleeve to avoid the mosquitoes. You might get bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Pretty good sandwich.
Although they might be able to get you through that.
Mm-hmm.
Does everyone have water? Did you bring your pink water? You got water?
Get away from me!
Did you bring your water? Yeah. You got water,
Get
Billy?
away from me! Shoot!
Keep yourself hydrated.
I need a water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
There's several things we need to get at Walmart. We need to get a water bottle, a heated blanket for you.
I'll maybe help a little bit.
Pretty good at in one with my new
Want to sit down, Brad?
What? Back to work.
Why don't you sit down, Brad?
50 million sticks by morning.
I feel like I want to help you with sticks a little bit. Like,
You guys finished up your surveying. You've been doing it since you got here.
yeah.
What were you guys doing further into the property earlier?
The reference points to let us get to these points.
Okay.
So you go due north from R3, which is halfway down this first part of the ridge. You go due north, and that gives you a reference point right where it meets the road.
Okay.
So now we got the whole road marked out, and the reds are the center line of the driveway. There's 2 reds there.
It makes sense to me because this will all be pushed flat into here, so it'll actually be quite a bit more space. And it
Yeah, this whole thing is like a good 3 feet off the driveway or off the road.
At least.
It's the parking area is 22 feet in. So if you look at the yellow stake all the way up there,
Yeah.
and the yellow stake all the way down below us, those are the ends of the parking area. Because I think it's more than 22 feet from the road. So maybe we don't have to take that big one down. That'll be good.
Well, we're all taking a little break here and we're letting Dad loose with the chainsaw over there. We've got ATV hauling around brush, and over there is still the fire. It's getting really big, so we're watching it closely to make sure it doesn't spread. So yeah, it's 2:15 p.m. So we're a little more than halfway done with our work day. We might head out early today to go shopping. We need to figure out how to get everyone fed and meal planned properly. The mosquitoes aren't horrible. A couple of them are buzzing around trying to bite you, but it's not too bad today. You get some water, Ashley?
Yep.
It's good. What are we doing? Stopping at the storage facility to pick up some odds and ends. Here it is.
Get a couple things and then gotta go get ice cream, right?
Yeah, Miller's Market, totally.
Well, what do you have to say, Ashley?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Huh?
Pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good.
How insightful.
What does Bradley have to say?
Nothing.
What's on your mind,
Oh,
Bradley?
Matthew, I have something else to say.
Just
You should put your seatbelt on.
yeah, you're gonna get ejected here soon.
Yeah.
Better put
This
your
is
seatbelt on.
Alaska. It's a libertarian state. I still have to put my
You keep
seatbelt
saying
on.
that.
What happened to that? I can die if I want to.
Well, off to Walmart. Well, it's a Sunday here. We're all taking the day kind of slow. We're a little sore from yesterday. It was our first time doing some real work on the property, so we're, like I said, we're a little bit sore. So today, we're meal prepping. We're making sausage egg muffins. Pretty good. We're gonna be wrapping them in some saran wrap, and they'll be great for popping in the microwave before we head out to the property so we can get some food. Lately we've been finding it's difficult to ensure everyone has enough to eat. We went grocery shopping yesterday. Hi. And Dad was sleeping out on the property again last night, and I think he's getting the chainsaws refueled, and he's getting the ATV refueled, just making sure all of our equipment is ready to go for tomorrow, which is Monday, which is when all of the excavation equipment arrives.
Not yet. They don't cook to me.
What do you think, Bradley? Is Matthew worthy of one of our... Oh, he took one already!
What? What do you think you're doing?
Before eating.
Oh my word.
Here goes the last.
They're already disappearing.
copper. Boink.
Pretty good job. We cooked all of these on just this skillet, but we're gonna get a toaster out of storage that we didn't think we needed, but it would have made toasting all of those English muffins a lot faster.
Yeah.
So, and then we also need a glass measuring cup for other meal prep ideas that we have. How is it? Pretty
Good.
tasty. It's a really sunny day today, but tomorrow's when the rain comes in. Right when we get the excavation equipment, unfortunately. Alright, we're out here today. It's Monday. It's excavation equipment day. And we just had the track steer delivered by Sunbelt Rentals. So shout out to them. And Matthew's in the cab right now. We're gonna drive it up the road to the property, about 1/3 of a mile. We have the grappler attachment installed right now. The bucket's over there. Day one, we're gonna see how much work we can get done. Fancy.
I'll have a cheeseburger and
Make sure this is a big pan that goes all the way up and down. Before you start doing too much work, you lift this bucket all the way up and you'll see the pins on the bottom side, and you'll see them going through this blue colored steel. You'll make sure that's in there. Even though you have this down, if those pins don't go through there, that's what we were trying to figure out over here. And
Yeah.
get them in. This will fall off and it can come back and roll back and shatter.
A lot of times if you swap attachments, what I do is once I come into it, I just kind of walk
Yeah.
it.
Make sure it settles.
Get it settled in.
Yep. Thanks a lot.
All right, you guys are welcome. Any other questions?
You want to fire it up, Matthew? It's up here. Yep, there's a green button up there. You can turn the key.
You guys have fun.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day. Just leave it on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, push the button. Lift the bucket first. There we go. All right. Well, we made it to the property. Huh? Like right over here. Let's drop the bucket over here. You good? let's figure out how to get this bucket detached. These are supposed to just be quick disconnects. You want to get out, Matthew? I don't know, maybe it just cooling down or something. All right, we're gonna take off these hydraulic lines. Hopefully I don't blow my fingers off. There we go. That's pretty easy. You just pull them. You pull outward, and it.
It's like an air nozzle.
Yeah, it's like an air nozzle. So we can just set this here. Okay, that one goes forward. It goes that way, and then it pops, comes off.
Open
Pop
those.
these levers, right?
Mm-hmm.
There might be some pressure on these. We might need to kind of. The bucket might still be weighing it down.
No, I think you just gotta pull the pin out.
Yeah, the bucket's on the ground, but I think
If it's pushing.
it could be pushing, or it could be not fully on the ground. There could be some weight still on it. All right, we got the Bobcat up here, track steer, got the grappler, and we got the bucket. It's pretty fun driving it. I think I already kind of get the gist of it. Controls are pretty easy. Let's see what we got over here. A little smoldering campfire. This is where we burned down a whole bunch of brush, and now it's just an ash pit. Nothing left. Things are a little soggy and damp around here, unfortunately. But we have the skid steer. Maybe we can figure out some work to get done. So let's go find Dad. Is he in his cargo trailer? All right, we're gonna start putting hours into this track steer. We're gonna start by just working on the dirt here, the front of the driveway, maybe a little bit down there, and just start making some initial progress flattening this out. We have some trees here. We don't have an excavator yet, so we're not really able to take down any of these really large trees. So we're just gonna focus on the dirt areas that don't have trees. You ready to go, Matthew?
For scooping, not digging.
You can do both. Just scoop right into the side of the hill. Matthew's getting the hang of this machine. We already moved this big rock here. And we're pretty much just gonna be piling it up here and just dumping it off the edge, because we're not gonna use any of this property here. So we're going to be digging all this ground down, maybe 1 or 2 feet down, and we're going to flatten it out so it's a nice driveway around the corner, follows these stakes. Good job. Still getting the hang of the controls, it seems. This is our first day. We kind of made a little mess of the road, so we're trying to clean it up as best we can. It's like a giant quicksand pit right there, because it's been just churned over and over again. Oh no. He's going into the deep portion. I don't know about that. Oh, there's a big piece of sludge coming out. We really need the excavator though. You really cannot dig with a track steer.
Yeah. You can push dirt.
No. You can push dirt a little bit. We're getting all dirty here. Our gloves are dirty. The dirt just tracks everywhere. But yeah, this road's a little dirtied up here, unfortunately. But that is a mega mud pit right there. So long, Matthew. Don't sink into the middle of the earth. I wouldn't go there, Matthew.
You actually think it might be quicksand?
You'll go like a foot deep in and then your pants will get dirty. The more you try to fix it, the more it just stirs up and turns into a giant mud sludge.
It's raining.
Oh, that's a good puddle.
Maybe we can saw that tree up, but all this this little scruff stuff, I'm just gonna pick it up and toss it. And
Yeah,
they're pretty big and dangerous.
you gotta make sure they topple into the forest, not onto the road.
Yeah.
Any update from your driver, Brad?
But like
No, I haven't heard anything
this
yet.
this was soft enough I could push some of it, but like it's not meant for digging. I can't push this big pile here.
Yeah, we really need the excavator in here to soften up the dirt, and we could even like scoop it and dump it into the bucket.
That's why I quit, because it's like I just did enough that I could push a little bit.
Yeah, make a little bit more
then I
room.
stopped, but
Well, it's raining out here, but we were able to get some fire going. There's a lot of water, so it's got some coals in there. It's got some coals and there's a lot of white smoke coming off. It's evaporating a lot of the water. But once this gets kind of roaring again, there we go, there's something. We don't have the excavator today, so we're kind of stunted. The track steer can only do so much, it can't dig. So we're just starting to smooth out near the road and just do as much as we can with the tools that we have. I think Matthew really enjoys running the track steer. But over here it's kind of turned into a mud mess. And the dirt around here on the main driveway is just too packed down. It's really hard to scoop it with the track steer, so we're gonna have to wait for the excavator for that as well.
actually see things starting to change a little bit.
Yep. Matthew's having way too much fun.
Oh yeah, this is the perfect machine for him.
He's getting better at it.
Yeah, I noticed that. He's getting more advanced.
It's just ripping roots out.
That's its strength, is the lifting hydraulics. That's what it's the strongest.
Yeah. Matthew! Oh my word. He almost went over the cliff. You almost died.
I almost died.
Maybe you want to go up it forward and then spin. Try going it up forward first so that you know where you're going. Use the bucket to go and scrape. Like pull it down more. Nice, and then come forward, and then scoop. Yeah, not that far. Well, we're sitting here waiting for the excavator. My transportation guy is on his way. And we're gonna meet him here at this intersection before the roads get real nasty.
Sitting in the truck as a pair of highlighters.
Yep, we're a bunch of highlighters. Got our high vis on. And it's been a rainy day. The property is a total mud pit right now. But I've been checking the weather, and hopefully pretty much for the next week, it's gonna be sunny or like overcast.
Oh really? This is the only like.
This is like just a freak one day where it's just rainy. But then it's gonna dry up.
Be the one day that our equipment shows up.
Yeah, it's the one day when the first day when our equipment shows up. It's just total monsoon rainstorm. Yeah, excited to get the excavator here soon, so we can start getting some real work done. We've been limited by the track steer. Can't exactly dig with it, so it's gonna be nice. Gonna be able to pick up trees, clean up debris a lot easier. Maybe we can knock down all those trees to where we have that fire pit. And it'll just be all open. We can start doing circles with the ATV. We can move around a lot easier. Right now we're still a little cramped, especially around the stakes that were laid out. You have to be very careful around those. But once the area is cleared out, it's going to be a lot easier to navigate and stay clear of those markers. So
But we haven't knocked any down yet. So.
Yeah, Matthew got close on that one spot when he was backing up, and he almost went over. And we've been very delicate in going around Ashley and Dad's stakes that they put up. So we're just waiting here, chilling, staying out of the rain because it's just miserable. It's not massive, but it will get some work done. Is it all right if I record you like we're making a YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay,
no
cool.
problem.
So yeah, I'm Bradley. Nice to meet you.
Glad.
Glad.
So what part of Oregon you came from?
We came from Portland, Oregon.
Oh, Portland.
So you own a gravel company, huh?
We haul equipment and we rent excavator and a dozer.
Okay.
We rent out as well.
But you do have a gravel.
We don't have a gravel pit yet.
Oh,
So when
I was wondering. I'm like, okay, BV gravel. You must
BB's
do gravel.
Yeah, we haul gravel. We have a dump truck as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, you
But
haul gravel. So
we haul gravel,
You're a hauling
yeah.
company, but primarily for gravel.
Yes, but one day,
Okay.
God willing, maybe we'll have a gravel pit. That's why we started calling our name BB's Gravel.
I see. Pretty nice. Huh?
The beast.
Yep. What?
I don't think that stick made it.
Thank you very much, sir. Matthew's got the keys. He's gonna start taking this to the property. What's the problem?
I can't
way to...
Oh, that tree?
No, I can't see. My window's too foggy.
Really?
Yeah, look at this thing.
Is there an AC system in there?
Yeah, I just turned on the AC.
Okay,
and the
close
heat.
the windows so that it can do its thing. We continue on our way. Oh yeah, he can easily clear the trees there. That's good. Good job, Matthew. You got it done.
Oh, you want the bucket?
Oh, the bucket? Didn't Dad? Oh, okay, the track steer's there. Huh? Yeah, maybe set it down like over here. Whoa. Okay, that was a little too fast. That's fine. Nice. We're in business now. All right. We have both the excavator and the track steer on the property now. It's time to get some real work done around here. What do you think, Ashley? It's a total mud pit here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an absolute mud pit. Why do you think Matthew asked?
Thing has treads.
Yeah, why do you think Matthew asked you to wear some boots?
Yeah, no kidding. Look at these pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty good, highlighter man.
We're highlighter men.
Yeah. Hey, we got a 4-foot bucket, and do we have a narrow bucket?
Yeah, with teeth is over there.
Okay. For digging roots.
Yep. Let's
Yeah.
go check out this fire that you got going here.
Yeah, I just restacked it.
Oh man, that's a roaring fire. Nice. Burning more brush.
Yeah, that's amazing. It'll just burn down to nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty slow.
How was it driving an excavator?
What is going on here,
Fun.
Ashley? She's an
Haven't you
Alaska
driven
girl.
one already in Primeville?
We're Alaskan people now.
Oh,
I want to use that
I was
thing on
laughing
that
so
side
hard
over
when I
there.
saw Dad pull up and he just looked completely like a lumberjack.
Yeah,
with his
look at this.
suspenders.
Look at this outfit here. It's this total
It's the
lumberjack
suspenders
outfit.
that do it.
Yeah. And then Matthew and I are just walking highlighters.
Highlighters, yeah.
Gotta have that high vis when you're doing excavation work. That is an insane fire. Yeah, throw that baby on. That tree's getting smoked.
Stop it. Oh, window's already open. Okay, so there's a key to your right. Start it.
Just turn it to start it?
Yeah. And the arm bars, the arms in the front and the foot pedals control the tracks. The bucket is this direction.
Okay.
The large arm is this direction.
Okay.
Small arm is this direction.
Bucket curling is this?
Yeah.
Arm lifting
Yep.
is this?
This is your thumb.
What do you mean it's my thumb?
Of the claw. Your
Oh,
thumb.
I'm like, it sure is my thumb.
This pivots you.
She scooped her first bucket.
Yeah.